speaker and executive coach. He was an ex-engineering manager of Motorola. He has several patents that he holds for Motorola batteries, correct? Because he left Motorola, stopped designing batteries, that's why our battery all like that. Cannot last. And he did not design for iPhone. Alright. What else does he have? He has a long list, no? Oh yeah. He's a new skin made millionaire. Whoa! This one is the tall, fair, and handsome one. Go to the cover, cannot see. The next gentleman, he was a government scholar, graduated from the London School of Economics. Wow. Yeah, that means the touchy, very good one. He was the ex-deputy director of Trade and Industry, reporting to Lee Hsien Loong. Lee Hsien Loong became the prime minister, he became a network marketer.
Right choice.
Yeah, right choice, right choice. See, Lee Hsien Loong nearly fainted, right? He did not. He wear nice, just walk around here, nothing to do. Okay, he was an ex-sales director of Kim Security. He was a millionaire before he started the new skin business. And after he joined the new skin business, he became a millionaire again.
Real one.
Tahan, you know, tahan. Let's put our hands together for our team elite, This is a tall, dark, and handsome. By the way, he's Chinese, just in case you're wondering. You know what, Doctor? I just deleted all my questions. Really? How I did that?
Is it an iPhone?
It must be iPhone.
Yeah, it is an iPhone. Later you have to answer your own questions. Again, let's put our hands together for $1 Million Circle member and Platinum Team Elite, Ronald. Are you guys ready? Don't worry, I sent the question to them, I cheated. So I can retrieve from their WhatsApp. Alright guys, it's been a long night. We wanted to hear from you. And we're going to start with this, okay? We have some guests here who have not seen them before. We're going to ask them this. And the question here is, you guys are well-to-do. You guys obviously, I was told that New Skin is a housewife business, when I first started. And when I came to New Skin, I saw exactly this scene. And I asked myself, what happened to all the housewives? Then I realized it is actually not a housewife business, it's a multi-million-dollar business. I saw a scene like this. Of course, it included Dr. James Chia, who is hiding in the corner there. Oh, by the way, $1 Million Circle member, Dr. James Chia. $1 Million Circle member, Dr. Ong Seng. Any more? I miss you, Paisei. Where? Kenki, coming.
Daniel.
Daniel Flora? Oh, $1 Million Circle member, Daniel and Flora. Question number one, take your turns. I know there are three of you. I'm afraid today you have to share one mic. The first question is, how did you get started on the New Skin business and what did you see? Go ahead.
So thank you very much. I feel very welcomed here, and I really enjoyed Ronald's sharing just now. So great reminder for all of us. So how did I get started? Well, I was. You guys know my story already, right? No? Well, I was a mechanical engineer. I was working for Motorola, for about 9 years, and of course, loving engineering, And so one day, my sister-in-law said that she's going to do some sharing. I had been using New Skin product for a while just to give face, right? We all do. And the products were working for us, but we would never tell her that the products were good because we're so afraid that she would ask her to do the business. So, you know, and I was that type of people where, you know, when I saw them do a demo, my sister-in-law with my wife, I would just ignore it totally, you know. I was worse than worse. And so one day she said that she's coming to Penang for a presentation, and my wife said, you know, we have to go and give face to listen because after all, we're family, right? And I love my wife very much. I can't say no, because if I said no, I'd be in trouble. So I went and I sat down, and at that time I totally didn't care what it was about. I just wore slippers and shorts and a t-shirt, and with a room like this, and it was a very tiny room, 300 square feet. And so I sat down, and I was very good at looking for mistakes. So I was trying to look at, you know, new skin spelled wrong and all that kind of stuff. And so I was looking forward to her share because it's family, so I want to give her some support. But she only spoke for only 2 minutes, and I felt, you know, I felt like I was cheated to come to listen to her. And then so I wasn't very happy, but I couldn't leave. And they said it was a very, very big opportunity. I came, there's only 5 people, me, my daughter, my wife, and my in-laws, only 5 guests, you know. And so it was really, I sat, listened, and after 45 minutes, the speaker was Eddie. Some of you know Eddie, $1 Million from Eddie. And he shared, I'm going to be here tomorrow. I'm going to talk about how to get started. And I raised my hand up, and I said, I want to know how to get started. And I look back 15 years now, and I ask myself, how could I change my mind in only 45 minutes? And a person so skeptical as me, you know, very negative. All my friends come to my house, all doing MLM. They'll come to my house, and I'll say, you know, you can come in your bags, you can leave outside. You know, I'll see you, but we're not going to talk about anything, you know, but, you know, nothing New Skin, or nothing, any MLM company. But I changed my mind. So sometimes it is just certain things that I miss in the big jigsaw puzzle of what this industry is, that when it's placed in a proper sequence by people who present it very professionally, that it made total sense to me, that I said, hey, it makes sense. Yes. And I looked at my wife and I said, my wife, you know, Casey, she doesn't want to do this. She poked me and says, what the hell are we doing? You know, we're here only to give face, we're not here to do the business. And I said to her, you know what, in 2 years you don't have to work anymore. And that's how we started. A year and a half later, part-time, I freed my wife, you know. Wow. And 2.5 years later, I freed myself from employment, and it has been an amazing 10 years full-time that I could spend with my parents, my kids, you know, later 2 more. And so it has been such a blessing. Kids, huh? I have 3. I have 3.
Wow. R square.
I wake up every morning and I'm saying, oh, I've got 3 kids. You know, of course, one's sleeping beside me and the other one's, you know, waking me up. But did I answer the question?
Yes, I did.
Yes. Thank you.
Give a big round of applause. And now, Julwen.
I remember being invited to a presentation on January 2nd, 2001. And how I remember that was that on the 28th or 29th of December, my whole family would just come back from a 1-month round the world trip. And we were invited by a complete stranger, a lady called Amy Yip. And all I knew about her background was that she was a top-notch stockbroker in Tokyo. We were put to... We were introduced by a gentleman called Bob Howe. He was my biggest client in the finance market. So to cut a long story short, my wife was very reluctant to go to the meeting. She said, look, darling, 2nd January, first day of school, first day of work, house is in a mess, we've been away for 1 month. What is this thing that we are doing? I said, I don't know. But if Bob is interested in this, and if the person who is speaking tonight, Amy, is a top-notch finance person, let's go take a look. And my attitude in life, and first, I want to applaud all of you who came, despite not the. Can you please give yourself a round? Yeah. I don't know why you are here, despite knowing, you know it's MLM, right? Okay, now you know. My attitude, and I told my wife this, I said, when opportunity knocks, open the door and see what's the treasure. Maybe it's not for you, but what have you wasted an hour? Or what if it's the real deal? And when I looked at it, I said, wow, this is it. So I put up my hand like, hey, and I said, my wife and I, we will do the business. Actually, there was a need because my wife and I, our 2 youngest, 10 and 6, and she said, why don't I quit to take up
to take care of them full time. You go and work, you know. But I said, no, I cannot keep her not working. Okay? I gotta keep her busy. So that was my motive, you know, and I can say this in all honesty because she's not here tonight, you know. So we started the business, but frankly, on that night itself, I really saw something. And perhaps it was my experience in investment, perhaps. I said, no capital, no inventory, no manpower, worldwide franchise. Is this possible? But what did I see that convinced me about the product and convinced me about the opportunity? The people who were doing it.
Yes.
If this company has existed for today, it's been around 30 plus years, and if you see ex-partners of law firm, engineers, finance people, and so on and so forth doing it, does it tell you that the product is more than okay?
Yes.
Does it tell you the opportunity when otherwise we cannot quit our jobs and pay bills? So this is the one thing I hope you will see tonight, that while this opportunity, everybody can do it. You can be completely uneducated, you can be a young person, 21, you can be a housewife who's been out of the market for 20 years, or you could be a PhD, but you can do it. But the fact is, who are the people doing it tells you everything you need to know about the product and the compensation plan.
Wow.
Robert? Thank you. All right. My story was basically similar to June's and to some extent similar to Willing's. We got in touch with New Skin in 2009. Before that, we haven't even heard about the name. Although it has been around for many years in Hong Kong. It's our 25th year, 26 coming in now. And then one day, my wife told me one of her colleagues, and she worked in one of the largest cosmetic company in the world. One of her colleagues from the company actually told her about New Skin, okay? Telling her that the products are really good. Because at that time, we were about to get married, and my wife was working late hours every day. You know, in marketing in Hong Kong, it's long hours, it's a grind. And she had to work with a huge group of ladies together. And then sometimes, you know, arguments arose and all that. And she wasn't happy. And we were about to get married. And her friend was saying to her, oh, you've got huge eye bags. Why don't you try to get rid of those? Okay. Well, she wasn't really interested at first, because she's been using all the, you know, brandy products anyway. But eventually her friend told her, it's also a business behind it. That friend wasn't actually in the business, but she heard about it. So my wife asked me to come along. Just like you today, sitting in a room, meeting a lot of new people. And my wife, of course, she tried the products. And of course, she knew which products were good or not, yeah, because she's in the field. And she said once she tried it, she saw the effects. She thought the products were really good. Okay, so that is already quite promising. And I met the people, I looked at the people. They are, you know, people with background. Okay, business people, business owners, not just typical employees, professional people, and not the people who have nothing to do and just to come to an MLM company and try for their luck, but people who want to get better. Okay, and to me as a professional, I had stable income, not a whole lot. Okay, never enough, of course. Yeah, in Hong Kong with the property prices so high. So making more money was always one of, you know, something that we always wanted to do. But not only that, the people that I saw, they gave us hope. We look at them, we look at their lifestyle. Not only they make money, they also have the time to spend those money. All right, that is important, and also the health to enjoy such a, you know, fruitful and enjoyable life. And of course, we knew that we were going to have kids, and we wanted to free ourselves up. Otherwise, who is going to take care of that? With my wife is getting off work at midnight, sometimes working at on weekends as well. And then I sometimes get off like around 8 or 9, like typical professional people in Singapore, I'm sure. But the work goes with me back home. And even when I was on holidays, the work will not stop. A new client comes in, give you a file, you gotta take it. We've got targets to meet. Yeah. But the thing is, there is no continuity. When can we ever stop? That's the big question. I ask myself many times, I like being a lawyer, but do I want to be a lawyer for so long? Until what, 65, 60? No way. I would rather do something I like, I enjoy. And that's what we thought. You know, might as well give it a try. My wife was spending money on cosmetics anyway. Okay, switching a brand, in turn she could make money. Okay, why not give it a try? What's there to lose? And that's how we started.
All right.